ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. I spent all day up in the mountains in my pickup truck cutting down this tree here. Wow, there's a lot of black widows in here from sitting in my garage all summer. Get back. Ah! This year, to save me from cheer, I'll send you a hentai that's special. Alright, well this is just great. What should we use for the tree topper this year, for our angel? Oh, yeah, this was perfect. Alright, this year's tree topper will be Angel Miku, Nandroid, or whatever this is. She's an angel and she's Miku. What else do you want? Alright, there we go. That turned out not half bad. I can feel the Christmas spirit coursing through my veins already. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to all my fellow weebs out there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on this beautiful Christmas morn. Nothing makes me feel more festive than jingle bells and anime girls. I mean, what else more do you need in life? To honor the Christmas spirit, I thought today we would discuss something very festive, very holiday-centric, and that would be none other than furries. Furries are, Look, before I start this video, I just want to say, a quick disclaimer here. I have nothing against furries, okay? 99% of the furries I've met in my life are really cool people, really chill, you know, just honest, hardworking Americans. So I don't want this video to seem like a dig at what you're into. Look, you guys, it's nearly 2024. If you want to be a furry, just be a furry. If you want to f*** a goat lady, f*** a goat lady. If you want to f*** an anthroplane, just do it. Because at the end of the day, I don't see much difference from being into that than wanting to get your head smashed between Rumi's succulent thighs. Another disclaimer for this video is I am not a furry. I just want to get that on record. I did for this video want to buy like a cheap fursuit just to like really throw off people, but cheap and fursuit don't really go together. So I was trying to like borrow one from someone and then, you know, I just kind of gave up at that point. But yeah, alert, editor, put in some sirens. AP is not a furry, okay? I have dispelled these rumors for many years. Now, if I was at the bar and I'd had a couple glasses of wine and Renamon was sitting across from me, you know, giving me the winky eye, I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say I wouldn't, you know, maybe hold her hand. I'm not gonna lie. The possibility is I would take her home and eat like groceries. You know, that's not out of the question. But I'm not a furry, okay?
I'm not.
Somebody on my Instagram post for this video said, I'm not a furry, I'm just into beast girls. So yeah, you guys, I'm not a furry. I'm just into beast girls. No, Mom and Dad, I'm not a furry. I'm just into beast girls. That's why I got the Kindred body pillow off of Cut of the Octopus with the 10-inch. Oh shit, I can't make sexual jokes anymore. This video gets demonetized and 18 plus. Ignore everything I just said. Key, you're kind of taking up the limelight here, all right? Yeah, I know, yeah, you're very cute, but, you know, the people are here to see this, okay? Not so much this. What's that one conspiracy guy who talks like that? 9/11 was an inside job. Oh, what was that guy's name? John Cena? Jesse Ventura, that's who I'm thinking of. Okay, I'm glad we figured that out. I'm Jesse Ventura. I can't do his impression, I'm sorry. But I thought for today's video, we would just go ahead and open up a few of the presents that I have under the Christmas tree this year, and thank God they don't make any furry anime figures. I mean, that'd be weird, you know, if they took furry and then anime figures and put them together. I mean, thank God that's not a thing. But without further ado, let's take a look at our first present under the Christmas tree. Let's see what it is. That was definitely worth it. I'm glad we kept that bit in. There we go. Good as new. That's right, because this Christmas, we're going to be looking at furry anime figures. Yes, they do exist. Yes, this is news to me. Look, I always knew that there was furry figures out there, okay? I'm not stupid. I've Googled a few things at 2 in the morning, all right? We're gonna leave it at that. But they were either always really overly fetishized in a certain way, or they were just like the character being the character. They didn't really have any like pose or any like anime-ish style to them. But as we will see today, that is no longer the case. If you're like myself and you like the anime style, you like anime figures, but you also like a little beast girl, you know, just like a little peppering of it in your anime figure soup. Then I think we got a few figures today that might be right up your alley. The first figure we're going to be looking at today is Yae Miko from TXS Studios. This is just some resin furry figure that I found and wanted to share it with you guys. I like how online they're labeled as TXS Studios, but also Furry Studios. So I kept looking up Furry Studios, which is just a rabbit hole in itself. There's a lot of furry studios out there. Let me tell you guys that. I'm learning something new every day. But this is a 1/6 scale resin figure. Cost me right around 150 bucks, I think, to pre-order. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to take a look at it. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be asking me about this figure, about this company, and I'm going into this completely blind. I know absolutely nothing about this studio. Everything I researched, I didn't really find much anything. I literally just saw Fox Girl titties and was like, you know what? That'd make for a good video. I'm gonna go ahead and move our Christmas tree down here onto the floor, just so I can have a little bit more room to work with. It'll still be here, don't worry. It'll be keeping us in the holiday spirit. There we go. So yeah, I'm going into this figure completely dark. I have no idea what I'm getting. With the resin, you never really know. You could be getting the best thing you've ever seen, or you could be getting complete garbage. It's just, that's the joys of resins. I don't see any instructions, so I'm going to kind of just wing this like normal. Got ourselves the base here, which, holy moly, weighs about 20 pounds. It's a little heart base. That's cute. We should unbox this on Thanksgiving. Valentine's Day. Both. Pretty solid little base, even has felts on the bottom, so it's not sliding everywhere in your display case. Next up, I'm just going to go ahead and pull out pieces, see what we got. Yeah, it's a tail. That's a tail if I've ever seen one. Anime girls with tails are pretty cool. I'm willing to admit that on this channel, live on the air. Next piece we got, I think, is the face, which should give us some indication on the quality of this figure. Okay, well, that's not bad. That's actually, like, really well done. All the paint and everything looks good. There's no broken pieces of hair or anything. Well, so far, I'm pleasantly surprised, Furry Studios. She reminds me a lot of that one girl from that one game. I think it was on GameCube. What was that? Stairway to Heaven? No, it was that Fox game. Was it Crystal? Crystal the Fox? Like I said, I'm not a furry, at least to that regard, so all the furries in the comments, please be sure to let me know. And last but not least, we got the body here, which I'm praying is all in one piece. Let's see. If we can unbox a resin figure on this channel without it breaking and me having to fix it, that'd be great. Okay, this isn't half bad. I feel like some people are not going to believe me with the I'm not a furry opinion anymore. And we're going to go ahead and start assembling this mother. And there we go. That was probably one of the easiest resin assemblies I've ever done. Thank you, Furry Studios, for not making that more difficult than it needed to be. Everything to assemble this figure was magnetic, so that always makes things really easy. And I must say, overall, this figure is pretty darn clean. I mean, for my first, as some would say, furryish figure, it looks really, really good. I mean, all the paint and everything is pretty much spot on. I don't really see any defects or anything. And quality, the base and the pose is all very nice. Really no issues with that at all. And you know what? I kind of like the overall look of it. They could have took this way over the top, made it really fetishy, and made her, spread eagle with her legs. But they're like, you know what? No, we're going to keep it subtle yet sexy. And sometimes that's the best kind. Everything else, though, grade A. You get a thumbs up from AP. Thank you, Furry Studios. You did good. I'm actually really happy that turned out as good as it did. I was very nervous ordering this figure because there was nothing on this company, so, yay. We have one more furry figure that we're going to be opening up today for our Christmas celebration. This one was definitely more mainstream compared to this Yae, whatever her name is, figure. You guys are in the anime figure collecting world. You probably saw this figure at some point. And that is none other than the Marigold 1/7 scale figure by Sakura Gear. To my understanding, this was like a Kickstarter that got kickstarted, and then they made figures of the main girl from it. That's all I know. I pretty much took one look at this figure and was like, add to cart. They actually just re-released this figure, so if you are interested in getting it, you can actually get it for retail price. Unlike myself, who bought a pre-owned one for about $50 over retail price, in which they started the re-release about 5 days later. So I love it when that happens. You guys might also be wondering why I'm on this side of the room compared to our normal side of the room. That's because I'm kind of reorganizing that side of the room. So for now, we're going to be kind of having this background. I mean, hopefully that's all right. You guys get to see my computer set up. It's pretty snazzy. We even have a window. We can peek outside and see how my neighbors are doing. Yeah, there's Brian. God damn, he's a cutie. This was actually kind of the first mainstream furry figure that I had ever personally seen. Ever since I became a figure collector. I had never really seen a figure like this be kind of accepted the way it was in the figure collecting community, which is kind of usually kind of separate than the furry community. What I'm trying to say is this figure bridged the gap between the furries and the weebs, and that is just a scary thought. When we decide to rise together, the world will tremble. We got the base here. It's just a plain old black plastic base. If you're into collecting anime figures, you have 100 of these. And it looks like the figure's kind of all put together already, except for the uh-oh. Oh, no. No. I don't think the tail's supposed to be separate than the figure. No, are you kidding me? The tail's broken. Why does this always happen to me when I make figure reviews? Dang it. All right, that really sucks. But that's okay. We have the technology to fix this. And that technology is called Zap-A-Gap Medium with the little brush. Well, I guess for now I'm just gonna assemble her like normal on the base and we'll kind of go from there. Okay, well, I guess this is the best I could show you guys right now. I mean, even without her tail, she's super cute and really well done. I really like the bright kind of undertone in her hair. It really makes it pop. You have some really nice shine on the bunny ears and on the bunny suit. That kind of helps it stand out from the kind of more flat paint they used for everything else. I really also like the cocktail on the platter here. That's just a nice little touch. They didn't have to do that. They could have just put her in a bunny suit and called it good, but they took the extra effort, and I appreciate that. Now the question is, how do I fix this? I guess the best course of action will be that I'll fix this off screen, and then when you guys see it in the B-roll, it'll look brand new, I promise. Let's just do that. So here's a closer look at the Sakura Gear 1/7 scale Marigold figure in TXX/Furry Studios 1/6 scale Yae Miko figure for you guys at home. Enjoy. I gotta say it too, you know what? This figure's got some nice feet. Oh god, I'm turning into a furry and also a foot guy. Dear god. Alright, you guys, that is gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on Christmas as we took a closer look at a few kind of different figures, something that we don't normally look at on this channel. If you want to hang out with me and a bunch of other weebs, then be sure to check out my Discord link down below. I'd be happy to have you answer any questions you might have. It's just a super fun place to hang out, so be sure to definitely check that out. I also have the link to my P.O. Box and my Instagram down there, so if you guys do want to check that out, then be sure to. That'll just be down in the description below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Everyone have a happy Christmas, have a good holiday, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.